Hey there everybody, NuclearNexus here, and welcome to a brand new Let's Play for my channel. Now, I have a quick little update for everyone. As of right now, we're going to have to put Mirror's Edge Catalyst on a little bit of a hiatus. All of last week, I've had a lot of work to do, I was sick, I wasn't able to get episode 3 up as quickly as possible, and also my co-host, Letus, as of right now, she's dealing with college as well as work, so we're trying to find some form of time frame where we can work together again. But as of right now, by the time this video comes up, episode 3 should be out. Unfortunately though, I'm not sure when we're going to get episode 4 or 5 up, because we haven't recorded those yet. Anyways, so for now, I figured, why don't we just go ahead and play some single player stuff for a little bit, you know? So let's just dive right in to a brand new game that just came out last week, and it is called Livelock. And from what I've played so far, it's pretty friggin' legit. I really like this game. It's super cool. I will say I have some qualms about a couple of things, such as the backgrounds are a little bit dreary after a while, but then again, it is a post-apocalyptic game, but what can you do? I went ahead and played like the first 7 levels, I believe, and so far the controls are really tight, characters are cool, I love all the animations, I love all the beautiful scenery, well, maybe not the scenery, but, you know, the beautiful artwork and everything that they have thrown in there every once in a while for, like, the weapon fire and everything like that. It looks really well done. As even on the PS4, which is what I'm going to be playing this on today for you guys. So, I'm going to start a brand new game as Hex. Never played as him, he looked pretty cool, but I wanted to try out the other two first. So let's go ahead and get started. Campaign mode, level 1, Machine Online. As you can tell, my ranking isn't that great, and I'm just going to be playing the game on normal because I find it a little bit easier to get through some of the areas. Maybe at some point I might do a singular playthrough of this, but we're just going into this partially blind. Offline. Okay, so as you can see, level 1, no firmware, no extra functions, nothing. The only thing I have is my DAMR. So, let's get started.
Once upon a time, we lived. I have seen my true face in the rubble. A human face. Centuries ago, a burst of gamma rays crippled humanity. With 10 years to prepare, a cataclysm that promised to eradicate all living things spiraled towards Earth. No organic life could survive, and so it was agreed. Humanity would have to evolve. The ancients uploaded their minds into machines, hoping to live on as artificial intellects. 3 were chosen to go first, called the Few. A cyber athlete, a soldier, and a scientist. I'm done with this body. Let's go.
Carpe diem.
The only thing better than building a robot is becoming one.
The mainline network is constructed, housing millions of human minds, broken into 3 clusters. New York, Tokyo, Moscow. But in the aftermath of cataclysm, an Eden was built, a sanctuary where organic life could be reborn. The Human Contingency Project, a second chance. High in orbit, a super AI was placed to oversee the transition.
Satcom online. I promise that under my protection, humankind will not be harmed.
The cataclysm was too strong. The data corrupted, the past forgotten. In the chaos, Capital intellects were lost, and the clusters fell into an endless cycle of warfare and destruction. For centuries, Satcom scoured wreckage for his savior, one who could conquer the warring clusters, restore corrupted intellects, and activate Eden. Destiny is calling intellect. And through you, humanity may rise yet again.
Awaken intellect. Your long hibernation is...
Well, here we are. In the future. Where mankind no longer exists and robots dominate everything. Great. Not sure how I feel about that, actually. Okay, so basic controls. Top-down, twin-stick shooter. Everything you would know about these types of games is in this game. However, there's a little bit more customization in this one. R1 lets you punch things. R2 is your primary fire. And later on, once you learn new weapons, you can unlock new abilities, and as well as the ability to change weapons out by hitting triangle and whatnot. And if you hold down R1, you do a charged attack. So, we good? We good. Okay. Oh, and squares reload. Just in case anyone needed to know that. Doo-ba-doo-doo-doo-doo. Open this door. I want out. Get out of my way, little spider things. Everyone move. I need to escape.
To whoever finds this recording, my name is Dr. Sarah Calvin.
As you can see down there, collecting these carbon canisters allows you to upgrade later on. And here's the first real enemy of the game. These hellhounds, essentially.
For those looking back at the darkest hours
They're
of
little
humanity,
bastards sometimes.
I want to set the record straight. This is where
Oh,
we found
sorry
out.
YouTube. I meant, they suck. There, is that better? Is that more kid-friendly, hopefully?
There it is, intellect. The first encryption key to Eden. Eden is the hidden sanctuary of humanity. The location of Eden is hidden by an unbreakable Venom encryption cipher. During the cataclysm, the encryption key was broken into 4 fragments. You must seek out the other machine clusters and collect the encryption key fragments. Only then can we return life to the planet's surface.
Okay, so we just picked up the first encryption key of the game. Basically, from what I can gather, these things are the most important thing you can ever find, which, of course, they've already said it was. But I'm actually wondering how long this game really is, because 7 levels in, I'm still technically on Act 1, from what I can tell. As I have not found another encryption key yet. Oh, okay, that guy just decided to finally keel over, I guess. Spare parts. Yeah, get away, demon dogs. Leave me be. Also, I do really love the enemy variety later on. Like, some of the enemies become stupidly cool. Like, to an amazing degree. However, some of them also are freaking mean as all get out. Yeah, sorry guys, I'm trying my best not to curse, but I'm so used to it now, it's really hard not to. But I'm trying to stay kid-friendly. So that way everyone can watch these videos. But seriously, this guy needs to die! Get out of here! Go! Come on! There we go.
Satcom has located the capital intellect. Go, my children. Bring me the intellect. I will display its broken body with the...
I seriously can't wait to fight this guy. I haven't fought him in my original playthrough yet, but he looks pretty cool. And there we go, guys. Level 1 complete. See? Easy. Simple. Doesn't take too long to get through these, at least the first few. I'm sure later on the levels will become really long and tedious. But until that point, we're going to have some fun with this. Okay, so we beat the time bonus. However, I am trying to figure out who it is that would take 20 minutes to get through that level. Anyways, on to the next one.
Welcome back to the surface, intellect.
What a mess.
Much has changed during your long slumber. The mainline network, the very pinnacle of human evolution, was corrupted and shattered into separate clusters. The clusters grew in strength, and now fight each other over resources in an endless war, threatening the very planet itself. Come, intellect. We must stop the rogue clusters before it is too late.
So yeah, I love the fact that you can just kick cars around like soccer balls, you know? Hey, this guy's parking illegally. Get out of here. You too, buddy. God, some people just don't know how to drive. And also, some people don't know how to keep their dogs on their leashes. Well, it's good to know the water's still running properly through this place. Never mind. It's gone. We lost it. I will say one thing about these twin-stick shooters. I don't know what it is, but whenever I purchase one for my PS4, it overheats the living crap out of my game. Like, I'm not kidding. This, every single one that I've ever downloaded always overheats these consoles. And I don't know why. Even my PS3 almost overheated a couple of times when I played Dead Nation on it. But then you've got like high-end video games for like the PS3 and PS4 that run buttery smooth and perfectly fine, so I don't know what the heck is going on with these types of games. Am I the only one that's noticed that? I hope not. Give me your parts. You don't need them. Actually, if you think about it, it's kind of messed up, really. You're basically stealing, like, the bones and organs of other humans. Because that's the thing, all these robots have human minds. So you're literally cannibalizing people in order to upgrade yourself. You know, it's kind of messed up.
The Abaddon are the local node machines, attached to what used to be the North American cluster. Reduced to logic's most
Hey, Monkey Man.
form,
Hey, where are you going?
they are very
I want to talk to you.
aggressive and highly chaotic.
Yeah, we'll find them later, I
Destroy
guess.
them before they destroy us all.
Yeah, I'll take care of it.
I will say, I think Hex has the best starting weapon, in my opinion. See, there's two other characters in this game you can play as, Catalyst and Vanguard. Catalyst is the support/healer of the group, so her starting weapon is a laser beam that's kind of weak in some respects. And then there's Vanguard, who just runs in and punches everything, but, you know, that doesn't really help if he's losing all of his health in, like, one go. Because the enemies get tougher the farther you go in. What does that do? Ooh! Trip mines. Heck yeah! Man. See, whenever I play a game, any type of game really, that involves character classes and stuff, I always go for either the Trickster Rogue or the Warrior. Because you're either a total badass that can punch through everything and cut enemies to ribbons, or you can just trick people into their own demise, like so.
Excellent intellect. You have reached the
Just go Sam Fisher on him.
Outpost was one of my many precious assets for data collection on the surface.
Oof.
Once
Yeah, there's a lot of enemies in here.
It will help us deal with the Abaddon threat in this region. Destroy all Abaddon forces.
Come on, follow me to your death. Come on, buddy. There we go. Good job, everyone.
Uplink with the outpost core and assess the damage suffered from the Abaddon attack. Incoming transmission.
Alright, so here's one of the main missions that you will do in this game. Babysitting. I'm not kidding. Over the course of the 7 levels, I think there were 3 instances where I had to babysit something.
The capital intellect. How precious.
Yes, Collector, we know you're ominous and evil and all that stuff, but can you shut up? You're not helping your case. You're just making yourself look more like a dick. Oh no. Don't you die on me. Start punching things. Punching is better than shooting, apparently. Walk into the bombs, people. There we go.
Intellect.
Pistol whip.
I am detecting
Pistol
a
whip for
large
days.
Abaddon force. Protect the outpost core while the uplink is in progress.
The age of man is over. All that remains is ashes and rust. There is no
Might as well just set traps everywhere. Apparently these things don't disappear after a while. They went that guy. I just keep running right into my traps. Uh-oh. Here comes the big guy. Die, please. Stop hitting me. No. Leave me alone. Fine. Eat mines. There we go. Man, these mines are OP.
The outpost is back online.
Good. Everything is now in pristine order. Yeah, there we go. Level 2 complete. Yes! What do I get now? Ooh, is that a... What is that? Is that a pulse cannon or something? Better score? No. Here, I'm gonna see what this weapon is. Okay. Mass Driver. Marksman rifle that fires high-velocity rounds penetrating through enemies in a straight line after a short charge shot. Ooh, cool. That sounds great, actually. I'm gonna upgrade that. I'll upgrade this too. Upgrade it again. Alright, guys, so I think I'm gonna call it here for this video. I hope y'all enjoyed it so far, and I will see y'all next time.